What's up, fire signs? This is your weekly reading. Just gonna jump right into it, but if you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. Let's see what we got for you guys. One more shuffle. Keep getting a lot of cups. Okay. We'll see if these cups come out in the actual reading. All right, let's see. Not me fucking zoning out. Six of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Are y'all okay? Oof. Sheesh. Fire signs. Some of you guys could be feeling defeated by life. I mean, how else do I put this? This Six of Wands is feeling like a failure, feeling like you can't catch a break, really. And I say that because the Wheel of Fortune is out in reverse. But here's the thing about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is y'all might want to be changing. How do I say this? Y'all might want to be controlling something that's out of your control. And that's why you're feeling like a failure. Let me give an example. Let me try to find an example in my head. So for instance, somebody in your life, because this could be with somebody like that you're dealing with. The King of Swords is in reverse. So this could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Some sort of relationship in your life. The person is not treating you the way that you would want to be treated. Either there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of hot and cold energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. There's a lot of control, power dynamics at play. Somebody who likes to be a dictator and very abrasive with the way that they dictate, right? So again, this could be a boss or something like that. And so you would essentially feel like a failure or like you can't catch a break in that if you were trying to change your boss, or if you knew, let's say your boss is just a piece of shit, but you're constantly trying to impress him or her. You're constantly trying to be good enough for this person, when the reality of the situation is that this person doesn't see anything or anybody as good enough because they're miserable within themselves. That's not the specific story I'm getting. That's the overall energy. And I like to dial specific examples into the readings so that people can be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you're going to feel like a failure if you're constantly trying to change things that are outside of your control. If you're constantly trying to change people who are outside of the things that you can control your own actions, and that's it. That's the only thing that we are in control of, is ourselves and how we respond to other people. But we can't control how other people act. We can't control how other people choose to speak. We can't control how other people choose to walk in life. We can't control their beliefs. And trying to do that, and trying to change a thing that's not yours to change, is absolutely going to make you feel like a failure. That's that. I was in a relationship with a very narcissistic person who embodied this King of Swords in reverse energy. In the sense, very dictatorial, very not nice, manipulative, would say mean things, that would cut, right? I constantly was left feeling like I was the issue and I had the deficit because I couldn't come to terms with the fact that this thing is going to be what it's going to be. And there was nothing I could do to prevent the inevitable thing from happening, which essentially was from this person breaking my fucking heart and hurting me. Right? So there could be a big shift in your life that you maybe see coming, fire signs. You maybe can see it because you're just intuitive and you know. And you've been spending a lot of your time trying to either prevent this shift from happening or turn the shift in a different way than it's supposed to go. And in doing so, coming up short every single time, as you would. Because if you tried to fight the universe, you're going to lose every fucking time. And that's just the reality of the situation. When the universe has something destined for you, whether you like it or not, resisting that destiny, resisting that shift or that change, trying to stick a square in a circle or a circle in a square is not going to do you any good. And so I completely understand why you would be feeling the way that you're feeling. Yeah, this has been painful, 10 of Swords. But there's a level of self-sabotage here, and I hate to be the one to call you out, right? Like, I'm not saying that what you're going through is not valid and hurtful, because it seems like whatever you may be dealing with absolutely is. But I'm saying that some of that pain can be relieved just by you letting go of the wheel and allowing it to spin the way it's supposed to spin. And as I say that, the World card comes up, which is completions, new beginnings. Here's the good news, okay? The good news is that it won't remain this way. The good news is that I feel like this is as bad as it's going to get, as painful as it's going to get. The good news is that it's over. We're on to new chapters. We're rebuilding foundations with this Four of Pentacles. The best thing you can do, though, is express yourself to others. When I see the Four of Pentacles, I see a lot of like holding on. Again, more of this holding on maybe to the way things used to be. Holding on to old habits. Holding on to old people. It's time. Again, like I said, it's time to release your grip on certain people, places, things, habits, beliefs. Whatever this new chapter is that you see coming, could be a move, could be, I don't know, make it fit for you. It's a beautiful transition. One where you're accomplishing a lot. You have accomplished a lot. You're being recognized for those accomplishments. You're moving on to the next level. You're up leveling. You could be just experiencing a little bit of resistance from the universe because you're meant to go left, but you think you're meant to go right. And so you're like, almost, I'm getting this feeling of like swimming against the tide instead of with it. And so for the fire signs that this might be resonating with, it's time to just, you know, how Dory says, just keep swimming in this situation. Stop swimming. Let the tide take you. Because wherever it's going to take you, it feels like it's somewhere beautiful. To the point where you may look back at this reading 6 months from now and be like, holy shit, I'm so glad I'm not there anymore. I'm so glad I'm here where I'm at. It feels so good. The World card is likened to, for me, again, only using this as an example, the World card is likened to about a year ago when I graduated with my bachelor's and moved to Connecticut and started grad school. Right? That's the World energy, is these big, huge changes and shifts into brand new chapters that are going to be incredible. So embrace them and don't resist them. And once you do that, you won't feel like I promise, you won't feel like a failure anymore. You won't feel like the universe is conspiring against you. I'm going to pull an oracle card. And I'm sorry, but I had to call some of you guys out. Trust. Trust in the unknown. Trust in the new things that are coming your way. Trust that everything will line up for you. Because I feel like it will, and you're not even realizing that. I'm going to read what it says. Oh, I'm on the wrong number. I'm like, what the fuck? That ain't. Faith and trust. Okay. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. Apart from the trust we might develop spiritually with our higher power, self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Self-trust is a surety that we can rely upon ourselves, that our decisions are valid, that we ourselves matter, that knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than a flashy show of confidence. It's deeper and farther reaching than that. It is security at the very core, that no matter what, our wisdom matters and it's best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things moving and choosing in the world. Self-trust is full acceptance of self. And accepting oneself becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose to tackle or do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. They would walk the marshes and plains and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over. What did I say? What the fuck did I say? The worst is over. This is as bad as it's gonna get. And that new life really was here. The egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. I'm done. I'm done with y'all. I love my fire signs, Aries, Leos, Sagittariuses. I don't know if I said that, but I guess it's too late now. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me know if this reading makes sense. Also, let me know in the comments what other readings you want me to do on this channel. If you want me to do readings, what other videos you want me to do on this channel. That's that. Love y'all very much. Peace out.